Hi guys, what's up? This is your tech dot. Today I will explain the gaming hardware requirement in the CPU and desktop, minimum requirement and maximum how much are required in game. Now I will explain this in the left hand side. My left hand side one screen regarding is there. The starting is the hardware is requirement of the specifications you need. First, RAM requirement minimum 16 GB basic playing games, and the high-end and 2K or 4K games you wanted minimum 32 GB seamless multitasking high-end game required. After that, the second is the most important is the processor. It is called also CPU performance. The minimum 6 core required and recommended to the 8 core for the modern multi-thread gaming CPUs are required. The third is the most important is the gaming. The GPUs is a graphic card also called, and GPU is the graphic processing unit, or VRAM also called. The minimum is the 8 GB VRAM and requirement, and the maximum requirement is the 2K, 4K is the minimum, 12 GB to 16 GB VRAM for high screen resolution texture gamings. After that, CPU performance is depend on the storage. It is called SSD or drives, and NVMe also there. The minimum 500 GB SATA SSD required the gaming CPU. The recommended to 1 TB NVMe SSD for the faster and loading speed to games, and thus after that is all four reasons is completed. Your CPU is getting more heated in the graphic mode and high-end games. That is the avoid that heat. You proceeding to the cooling step to the cooling solutions. The minimum is the stock cooler is required, and otherwise is the tower all-in-one AIO liquid cooling for the thermal management. After that is 5 basic needs you fulfill. The most and powerful and most important last point is the power supply. This power supply is the most important to the CPU. It is the just like energy to the CPU. That's why you can purchase the branded CPUs and power supplies. The power supply is minimum requirement of 500 watt delivery and recommended 650 watt the system stability overload protection. These all are most required, and the 6 things are the most important gaming hardware and gaming CPUs or gaming laptops is the most important. Please subscribe this VGR tutorial. So many informative videos are coming this channel. You subscribe, share if you like. Thanking you once again, your VGR tutorial point.